What is the quickest path from A to B, where you're now to where you want to be? When Isaac Newton discovered the laws of motion, he discovered that objects in motion tend to stay in motion unless there's an opposing force. Just think of the law of gravity when an apple hit Newton's head. Success is not an accident. You and I are bound by scientific laws that limit what we can or cannot do. There is a cause for every effect. So everything that happens has something that caused it. That means that all achievements, all wealth, and all happiness are all the effects of specific causes. Those causes are what we call the science of achievement. Sir Isaac Newton called it the third law of motion. He said, for every action, there is an equal and opposing reaction. The most important universal law of all of success is this: our thoughts are causes, and our life conditions are the effect. In short, your life is a mirror of your consistent thoughts. Every change you want to make in your life begins with a thought. The science of achievement says that if you think in the same way that successful people think, you'll get the same results that successful people get. It's not a matter of luck or chance, it's a universal law that makes your success predictable. The science of achievement says that wealth and financial success come from specific causes. Those causes are your thoughts. They control your income and your entire life. So here's an important question for you. What do you think about most of the time? There are countless studies which have proven that people who fail in life think about what they don't want most of the time, while the top achievers consistently think about what they do want. They focus on their outcome. The ultimate success formula is the fuel beyond the science of achievement. And step one of the ultimate success formula is to know the answer to this question. What do you really want? Your success in life begins with asking quality questions. Questions immediately cause you to change what you're focusing on. And whatever you focus on affects the direction that you move toward, your ultimate destiny. To move in the direction of your dream life, you must create in your mind a clear, well-defined picture of your outcome. The picture of your outcome must be backed up by a burning desire, a set of compelling reasons why you must attain it. Without a burning desire, people make excuses instead of doing whatever it takes to succeed. For example, just imagine if someone threatened your life and said, "You better achieve your goal, otherwise I'll shoot you." If your life or your loved ones' lives depended on your success, then I bet you would probably find a way to break through any obstacles and achieve your goal. The second step to achieving success is to ask, what is stopping you from having it? There are only three things that stop people from achieving their goals. Number one, they lack clarity about what they really want. Number two, they have inner conflicts. They take one step forward, but then they take two steps back. Why? Because they have unconscious limiting beliefs or conflicting desires and values that put them in a stuck state. As a result, they feel like they're spinning their wheels, going nowhere. Number three, they don't have a proven strategy to achieve their goal. While many people set New Year's resolutions for themselves, university research suggests that only 8% of those people actually achieve their New Year's goals. Albert Einstein said, "Problems cannot be solved at the same mindset that created them," which means you need a whole new way of thinking to overcome those obstacles. To do that, there are three paths to success. The first one is called the quitter pat. This means the moment the person faces a major obstacle, they either feel disappointed or frustrated, and they decide to quit. The second pat to success is trial and error. Thomas Edison was a master of trial and error when it came to achieving success. Over 1,000 attempts before the light bulb worked. The problem with this pat is that it's an extremely stressful process and it takes a long time. The third path to success is called the coaching path, which means you find someone who's already achieved the result that you want, and you follow their proven strategy. The difference with the coaching path and the other paths is that the coaching path is the easiest and quickest way to achieve literally any goal you desire. You've got to ask yourself, who's got the best strategy, and then find the best mentor or the best coach. Knowing is not equal to doing. Think about it. Have you ever learned something valuable? You knew it was valuable, but you didn't consistently apply what it is you learned? Maybe you read a book, went to a success seminar, or got some really great advice, but you never took consistent action. Why is it that you and I can learn something valuable, we know it's valuable, but still don't do it? The answer is because we've all been taught this big fat lie that knowledge is power. But knowledge is not power, it's only potential power. There's only one thing that gives you true power, and that's action. So step 4 is to find the answer to the question, what causes all action? According to Psychology Today, emotions exert an incredibly powerful force on human behavior. Strong emotions can cause you to take actions you might not normally perform. How good are you at controlling your emotions? Like Jim Rohn once said, if you want to be successful, you've got to study success. In the same way, if you want to master the ability to control your emotions, you've got to study what causes you to feel the way you do. We are all born with this amazing brain, but we weren't given the instruction manual. One proven strategy for mastering your emotions is to take a neuro-linguistic programming certification course, which offers you the user manual for your brain. Now, suppose you know your outcome. If you've overcome your obstacles, if you have a proven plan, if you take massive, intelligent action, then your chances of success have increased by 100-fold. However, you can do everything right, and things still don't work out. You either get success, or sometimes you might get failure. So that brings us to step 5. How do you handle failure successfully? The single most important quality of a winner is his or her ability to persist when they face failure. You see, when you face failure, you have 3 choices. Choice 1, you can quit. Winners never quit. Choice 2, you can do the same thing over and over again. But one definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Number 3, you can change your strategy. The only way you can fail is if you quit. So, if you decide you will never quit, then there is no failure, there is only feedback. What that means is that you can always learn something valuable from your feedback. Then change your strategy and your plan and take appropriate action. Winners keep changing their approach until they reach their goal. The key word is until. It's called the ultimate success formula because with it, you can achieve literally any goal you desire most. And you can succeed faster and easier than you've ever imagined before.